What up, y'all? It's Bishop. We got the
and
boy,
Dizzy.
the boy Dizzy.
Always.
Yo, it's part 2 of the sneaker recap of 2012. This time we're gonna go through the superlatives. Y'all know what that means. It's the little extra award throughout the year that we're gonna give out to a couple. You know, just the extra categories and stuff. Let's get right into it. We don't want the video to be too long. So, right off the bat, we're gonna start with this category: most hype shoe of the year.
Most hype shoe of the year.
The number one most hype shoes. We don't. What's in the category? Bread 11s, Foam Galaxies, the Air Yeezys. If you don't know about the Air Yeezys, you had people waiting out for like 2 months.
2 months.
Waiting to get them joints.
Like what? 4,000 people.
4,000 people waiting for the Galaxy Foams. Like it was only like 100 pair. Bread 11s. You know. Rest in peace.
Already know.
So a lot of hype over all 3 of those shoes, but at the end of the day, we gave it to the Foam Galaxies, man.
Number two categories, the most overdone colorway. It was a lot of overdone colorways this year. We had cool gray and orange, which is this right here, the white with the cool gray, orange little stripe on it. A bunch of stuff came out with that. Adidas Samoas. We had crazy amounts of shoes come out in the same colorway.
So many.
We had the black and red. Black and red. When we say black and red, we say black and red. We mean that patent leather. At the end of the year, we had a bunch of shoes coming out like that.
TR97s, Flight 1, so many, especially in the Jordan category.
We know all year black and red gonna come out just because it's black and red, you know what I'm saying? But when we say black and red, we mean that patent leather. They went crazy with it at the end of the year. The last one we got is the Miami Vice colorway, which is, everybody knows LeBron 9 Elite came out in it. Yeah. It's that gray with that pink and blue on her, teal, whatever you want to call it. A bunch of colors did that. Griffey Ones did that. Some other stuff I don't care to think about did that. But the end of the year, we had to go with that Miami Vice.
Best player shoe, best signature shoe. You got the LeBron, you got the D-Rose, you got the KDs, you got the Melos, you got the CP3, the Kobe's, Brandon Jennings shoes out there, John Wall shoes out there. So many shoes out there as far as signature players. But at the end of the day, the 2 hottest shoes, it was a tie for us. We had to give it to LeBron and KD. Next up, we got the best comeback shoes. A lot of shoes came back this year. The Ewings, the Reebok Answer, the Pumps, the New Balance 990. But the one that took the cake for us was the Reebok Question, man.
Next category is the number 1 Nike of the year. As you can tell, man, if you was out there, we had a lot of dope Nikes that came out this year. We had the LeBron, the KD, the Kobe, the Rookie, the Penny 5, the
Air Force Ones.
And they was all dope. Air Force One been around for a long time, so
it's hard for it to still win categories.
Yes, they had some dope ones that came out, but like you said, it's real hard just because they drop a lot of them too, man. It's kind of ridiculous.
I mean, crazy.
But we had to go ahead and give it to that KD, man.
It's nice, man. It's nice.
Next category is the number 1 Jordan of the year.
Yeah.
You know that's going to be a hard category to hit on just because so many Jordan styles drop, so many Jordan colorways drop. We want one style. So when we say one style, we don't mean like just one, like a playoff 12. No, that's just one kind. That's just one shoe, you know what I'm saying? We want the whole style. So we mean like 12s, 11s, 4s, flights. TR97s, we had to go ahead and give it to the 4s.
The 4s, the retro 4s, man, they took it this year. I'm talking about, there wasn't a bad colorway of the retro 4s this year. There wasn't a colorway you could not style in. The military blues, the cement, the Breds, the Mars, the Caps, the Thunders, man, the Thunders. There was not one you could not style in. There wasn't a 4 that you couldn't cop and be like, I made a good decision with that.
Next category is number 1 Adidas this year. If y'all was paying attention, man, a lot of them dropped. A lot of new styles came out this year, which ain't really too up on Adidas. We had the AR 2.0s. We had the
top courts, the roundhouses was hot this year. The Samoas came back
in the game this year. As always, we got the shell toe superstars. We had some superstar lights,
D-Rose 2.5s,
all the basketball shoes. But we can only choose one. You know what I'm saying? So we had to go with the AR 2.0.
Let's get on the next one. The next one is going to be the ugliest shoe of the year. Now, it wasn't like, I mean, we like shoes. So, man, sometimes if it's crazy, it still works for us. But it was 2 out there that was just like, there's too much. It was the Adidas with the shackles.
And we know that's a roundhouse. We do know that.
Yeah.
But that one was just, we had to put it in there, man.
It was too much. It wasn't. I don't think
it was embarrassing.
It was
embarrassing.
Embarrassing for Adidas. But still not the ugly shoe. The ugly shoe for us got to be the Under Armour Charge basketball.
Next category, best customs, dude.
Woo. Woo.
It's been some customs out there.
It's been some customs,
There's
man.
been some customs out there. We both got our personal favorites of who we like to go to when we looking at customs and all that.
I'm a big Mache guy.
Dude is dope. Dude is real dope. If you haven't checked him out, check him out. He on Instagram.
Mache 275.
Check him out. He got some real dope work. My personal favorite is Kicks Ass Customs.
Nice.
Check them out. They pretty dope. They'll do some dope stuff.
Yeah.
But only one winner, as we always say. We had to go ahead and give it to Mache.
With the Tony Stark LeBron 9 Elites. Them joints were ridiculous. If you haven't seen them, look them up. I mean, the man, it is not just about doing custom.
Talented.
They do a lot of custom out there. If it was just a shoe, might not have won. But what it took was the above and beyond. The shoe itself, dope colorway. You know, you got that Iron Man gold with the red and the highlights. But then he came with the case, the suitcase with the Iron Man emblem and the light, man. He went above and beyond. Them joints was nice.
Hard.
Big props out to him.
Just to name a couple of the other things he did. He did a breast cancer LeBron 9 for dude.
The Dark Knights.
Real dope, real dope.
The Devastator LeBron 10s, which are nice. If you're a
nice.
Transformer fan, check them out. Kick Ass Custom did the...
He just recently did a Giants custom on the rookie. The all blue one is pretty dope. Y'all should check it out. He did a alien rookie, which is pretty dope. He do a lot of work on them rookies. So I mean, if y'all need custom, hit them dudes up. They real dope.
Now, the worst Nike. We gonna get into the worst Nike. It was a lot of things in this category. But what won was the Air Max 95 BB. I mean,
if you haven't seen them, you ain't missing nothing.
What it comes down to is don't change the classics. Don't do too much.
Especially if it's good.
Just like the Jordan 2.0s or whatever. Don't do that, man. They added the air bubble. They added
full length air bubble. The 95 is known for that back air bubble with the little front air bubble with the little waves in it, which is real dope. They put like an overlay on the waves. It was like a leather type deal, which was real weird. So I mean, the colors was alright, but they should have left.
You killed the shoe.
They really did. It was real horrendous to us.
Segue right into the worst Jordan with that. With the worst Jordans, man, we went up with the 1-Fats, the 2.0s, and the 8.0s.
And the 8.0s, which was really just it just went over the top, man.
And that's what took the cake.
It had to, man, just because they took it. I mean, they took it too far, man. You can't stand. Couldn't stand for it. You know what I'm saying? I just, man, they took the little.
Can't even talk.
I can't do it, dude. I can't. Right to the next one, man. We went with the most versatile shoe of the year. At the end of the day, we had to go ahead and give it to the playoff 12. Yeah. Just because the upper all black on the top, then we had the predominant white on the bottom.
It's real nice.
And that
real nice.
We would have gave it to the 4s, but it was all white pretty much, with a little gray in there and specks of white on the sole with a little black and red. It really didn't have too much color contrast on this for you to rock with, pretty much everything you want to rock.
Right to the next one, best color blocking. Now, if y'all don't know about how they make the colorways, man, color blocking is a big deal. I mean, depending on how you set up the shoe, you can put a color in one spot, ruin the whole shoe. Some of the best color blocking shoes out there with LeBron 9s, man, they was able to do a lot with those. KD 4s, obviously, but the one that took the cake for us was the Nike Free.
Hands down,
Nike
man.
Free too.
But the Free just had dumb colors in stores. You could get your hands on them real easy, and they came out with dumb colors online. So it was probably the best colorway drop-in shoe that came out this year.
All right, we did it. We wanted to do a #1 shoe of the year, but when it came down to, man, we don't want to. It's just hard. It's hard to disappoint. If y'all want to know, my #1 shoe of the year is the Thunder 4s.
Dolce & Berry 9s. That's what I would have went with. If we had one, definitely what I would have went with.
Let's finish it off though. Personal disappointments. For us,
this man go first, cause
my personal disappointment of the year was the St. Patty's Day Eddie Rose 2.5. Not that it's a bad shoe. Don't get me wrong. I mean, but the problem is I was so excited to get that shoe. I had seen the pictures online, and when I got to the store, that front toe box was just this weird off-colored suede that didn't match the green on the sides. It threw me for a loop, threw my whole game off. I was excited to have it for St. Patrick's Day. It's one of my favorite holidays.
Sorry, couldn't.
And I couldn't even get.
Personal disappointment for me. I had 2 of them deals. First disappointment of the year was KD 5, hands down. Well, my #2, I forgot what it was a little bit. But I think it was Kobe 7.
Yeah, it was
pretty, cause I had the Kobe 6. But that wraps up this segment.
We're gonna let y'all get out of here.
sneaker recap 2012. Stay tuned for more stuff from us, you know what I'm saying? Sorry we took this long. I know it's like the 5th or 6th of January already, but I mean, we had to do what we had to do. We had a lot of editing and whatnot.
We got work, people.
He got work, people. Nah, I'm just playing. We did have to work. We ain't gonna take us long next time. And like we said,
look out for us.
enjoyed, you know
look out for music. Look out for shoe videos.
Definitely check out the rest of our videos on here. We gonna be posting a lot more. So just stay tuned. That kind of point was kind of weird, but hey, you know what I'm saying. Deuces, we out.